Hi everyone. You might have noticed those t-shirts that people keep wearing. Stay calm and carry on. Those kind of t-shirts. So I was wondering if philosophy can really help us during a pandemic. And as I was researching for this post, I realized that philosophy was created by our forefathers because they were either coping with adversity or a great crisis. So, here are a few things that we naturally do involuntarily in our lives that is part of our philosophical approach to life. And, sometimes, of course, we have to be practical in case, there is an immediate threat or anything. But generally, if you think about the bigger scheme of things, after all, philosophy is the study of the nature of the self, of reality, and just our general existence. The first thing that COVID has taught us is slow down to the pace of nature. Because if you observe, we are having a lot more time to ourselves because we don't have as many social engagements as we used to have in our busy bee lives. Okay, so things have radically changed in 2020 and 2021 as we continue our journey towards getting out of this pandemic. The next thing is gratitude. So it has taught us to see that our cup is already full and that we must enjoy what we have. Resilience. That's a very big one for me because this is how I adopt resilience in my life, right? I divide any problem or situation that I'm facing into two buckets, either one of these two buckets. Is it under my control? Can I do anything about it? Or is it something that I cannot control? So, COVID falls under the bucket of I cannot control. But there are some things that I can control, how I feel about it, what I do to pivot myself to continue to keep moving forward. Because the human struggle is real, right? After all, entertainment is based on human struggle and the underdog and how the underdog rises to the occasion in the end. Yes. Uh, COVID has also taught me that it is important to embrace others, even with their flaws, because if we have the collective goal in mind that we all have to overcome this pandemic, I think in the end we will all survive. One more thing that COVID and philosophy teaches is let's gather all the things that are fulfilling and meaningful to us, more like things that money cannot buy. There is also deep awareness in this moment because only in the now, when I look around, things are not so bad, right? And that's what philosophy teaches us, to be in the present moment and embrace it in its totality. COVID has also taught me that somebody else's definition of success or happiness is not necessarily my own, right? Because if I don't attach a desire to the outcome and just do my duties and my responsibilities towards myself, towards my family, and towards others, I will be okay. Yes. One of my favorite topics about philosophy and COVID is self reflection. Thanks to COVID, it has given me a lot of time to reflect and ponder over the meaning and purpose of my own life. Because only when I explore that, I can see the depth of magnanimity of others towards me. And because of them, and because, even my family, even my children, because of them, I'm experiencing a deep sense of well being in spite of a pandemic, right? After all, self reflection gives me this, I can check my mind once in a while because I might be living an experience many times, right? Only once in reality, but many times in my head. I need to check my mind. I need to make sure that I'm incorporating pockets of self reflection throughout the day. So, here is to the resilience of human spirit, and we will all resurface after the pandemic better and with more vigor. So, let's adopt philosophy along with a little bit of practicality in our lives. Let's go.